Hi everyone, and it's my turn to talk a little bit about this verse that you've been learning over the last few weeks. And the verse you've been learning has come from 1 Corinthians 15, and it says this.
For what I received I pass on to you as of first importance.
That Christ died for our sins according to the Scriptures.
That he was buried.
That he was raised on the third day according to the Scriptures.
The bit I'm talking about today is according to the Scriptures. What does that mean? Well, for that, we're going to have to go on a road trip. So listen, my children really love Lego. And as you can see, here is some of their Lego men. I'm not quite sure he's meant to be wearing that, but I think you get the point. They like Lego. And here is all the different Lego books of different things that they own and different things that they can build. So, is it easy to make Lego according to the Lego manual? So say for example this one, can we make that car according to the Lego manual? And can we make this one according to the Lego manual? And it's really, really simple, isn't it? That you follow the instructions and according to the manual, you make exactly the thing that you bought. But if I got all my children's Lego and tipped it all out like this, would it be really, really easy to find all the bits and pieces from all these different books and put it together when all the Lego is all scattered and maybe bits and pieces are missing? They're going to be really, really hard to find, aren't they? It's a real mess, isn't it? How easy is it now to make all of this according to the manual? See, we might think that when we look at Jesus dying on a cross and coming back to life, it's really, really messy, isn't it? But that's exactly what God planned to do. And he's planned it from the beginning of the world. He's planned it from eternity. It's always been like that. And no matter how messy things have looked, or no matter how messy people have lived their lives, God has had a plan. And you might think that something is absolutely impossible. But actually, Jesus died and Jesus come back to life in exactly the way that God has planned. It's like those instruction books. You might think, I can't find those pieces now. I can't find, that little head of the Lego man now, but God has done things in exactly the way that he has wanted to. We might think that the Bible is a bit of a jumbled mess, and we might think it's lots and lots and lots of different stories. But actually, when we look at all the different stories, you find that God has ordered things in such a way, exactly in the way he wants it, so that Jesus Christ was born into the world at exactly the right time, according to the Scriptures. And Jesus Christ died on exactly the right day, and then Jesus Christ was raised to life on exactly the right day. Do you know, I find Lego pieces everywhere. I find them all the time. I step on them, I find them by my cereal bowl, I find them on my desk, I find them in my pillow, I find them everywhere. They're all out of place. But when you look at Jesus, he died according to the Scriptures, he was raised according to the Scriptures. It happened exactly as God planned it, and not one thing is out of place. And do you know what that means for you and me? It means something amazing. It means that because Jesus died and came back to life exactly as it's meant to happen, we're reminded that that's God's plan, that he loves us and he sent his son to die on a cross and come back to life so that we can be his friend. And if that's what God has done, then you can trust him and you can follow him and be his friend today and forever.
For what I received I pass on to you as of first importance.
That Christ died for our sins according to the Scriptures. scriptures.
that he was buried,
that he was raised on the third day according to the scriptures,